Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. Let's see the message that the collective needs to hear today, please. Even when we're separated, you are always with me. So do you feel that as well, you guys watching the reading? Even though you are in this place at the moment where there is nothing happening between you and your person in the 3D world, things are still happening in the 5D space. Can you feel them? Can you experience your person's energy at times like they are right next to you? Because that is what they're saying here. We may be apart, but I can still feel you. I can still just reach out and touch you. I can hear your voice. I can feel your presence, and I experience your essence around me. And this is something that I'm feeling at the moment in this 5D space, in my dreams and in my thoughts. But I really desperately need to get back to where we are feeling and experiencing each other in the 3D world where we live. You are always with me. You are part of me. You are part of my heart. You are in my mind, and you are definitely part of my soul. And this separation has taught me that I need to come back to you. I need to find my way back to you so that we can start rebuilding this relationship again, because I wasn't ready for you when we first met. I saw you and I knew in that moment that you were the one. And I didn't want to not have this opportunity to spend time with you, to talk to you, to share with you, to love you and experience you. But I wasn't ready for you, and I had to go off and get ready. But you have always been part of me. You will always be part of me. But I want you to be part of me in this 3D world where we live. And although I can feel you and experience you while we are away from each other, it is much more important to me right now to have this connection with you and experience this love with you so that we can build something that will last the rest of our lives, that can go the distance, and that will be a rock solid relationship between us. I've learned this during the time that we have been apart. I've tried to not have thoughts of you. I've tried to move past my feelings for you. I've tried to run from you. I've tried to ghost you. I've tried to deny all of this, but none of it has worked. And this has awakened me to the fact that yes, you are always with me. Because we belong together. We share a heart, we share a soul, and our union is something that is coming, because I know that I can't live my life much longer without you by my side. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear for this reading today, please. I love you more than the distance between us. Well, yes, and there is distance between the two of you at the moment. It may even be physical distance if you and your person are in a long distance connection, but they want to close this distance between the two of you. They want to bridge this gap that is here that you are both dealing with at the moment. And it is hard on your person and it's hard on you. And the simple solution is to just start talking so your person can start explaining all of this to you, and you will feel validated then. You will feel, know, and understand why they have acted and behaved the ways that they have, because your person understands as well that they owe you this explanation. They owe you an apology. They need to come clean and share everything with you about why they put this distance and space between the two of you. But as well, they are appreciative of you for the growth that they're incurring during the time that you're away from each other. They appreciate the fact that you are giving them this time and space to get their act together, to do what they need to do, to address those things within them that cause them to create this separation to begin with. And as your person comes back, they're not going to want to be without you again. There won't be another separation. There'll be no more running, no more ghosting, no more denying this connection, no more abandoning this love, because they love you more than the distance between us. And they are loving you more than the fears that they have been listening to in their head. Their fears are going to be a thing of the past as they come forward to embrace this connection with you, and the two of you can start rebuilding this relationship with each other through reconciliation, through communication, through making compromises with each other, by putting all of your cards out on the table and talking to each other, which is how this reunion between you needs to happen. Everything needs to come out into the open. All of it, the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between, whatever your person needs to share with you, they are going to share this with you because they know they owe you this, because they want you back and they desire to have you in their life in the 3D world where we live as well. Even though you're with them in 5D, they desire to be with you in this 3D space. I'm tired of being away from you. Well, yes, they are. And aren't you guys tired of being away from your person as well? You know, your person is exhausted rather. Well, they're probably exhausting you as well, but they are exhausted from all of this. They're exhausted from the running, from the ghosting, from keeping everything inside of them. They know that they need to come clean. They know they need to explain why they created so much drama and trauma and chaos and confusion and heartache and heartbreak and everything else that they brought into this connection with you, because they've been trying to carry all of that themselves. And it is exhausting. Your person is tired. They're also tired of being away from you because they miss you. They miss hanging out with you. They miss laughing with you. They miss touching you, holding you, sleeping with you, eating with you, making food with you, sitting on the sofa with you, going for rides in the car together. They miss all of your dates. They miss doing activities with you. They miss adventures with you. And this is causing them to be tired of being away from you because they are taking a lot of trips down memory lane and thinking upon all of this, but also they're thinking about how they created all of this confusion between you, how they brought all of this chaos and drama and trauma into your life. Feeling the heavy weight of that, feeling the regret of it as well, is causing them to say, I am tired of carrying this burden by myself. I need someone to share that with, because if I can talk to you, I will lessen my load. I will lessen this burden by sharing with you everything about why I did the things that I did. I am wanting to be open and vulnerable with you because I don't want to hide from you anymore the true nature of who I am. I want to be real and authentic with you. And that is one of the things that I am willing to do, because being away from you is exhausting, it's tiring, and it's making me very weary. And I long to get back what we lost and what I blew up and the problems that I created between the two of us. I am responsible for all of that, and I want to mend it. I want to fix it so the two of us can have this great opportunity to come back into union with each other. I want to make you a permanent part of my life. Well, I do feel that your person sees this connection with you as the one for them. They always have, they always will, just like you guys do watching the reading. And they want this partnership with you. They see a life with you. They see their life with you. They want to build a home together or buy a home or move into one of the homes that you already have. They want to see what that home is going to look like. They want to talk to you about all of this as well. And they want to talk to you about what you guys would do on the weekends, where you would go, what you would do. Would you have family over? Would you have friends over? Would you take weekend trips, little road trips and getaways with each other to rediscover each other? But they are saying here, I see a future with you. You are the one that I want. Being away from you is absolutely exhausting me because I can't fight it anymore. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of resisting. I can see and understand now that resistance has been futile, and I should not have resisted this connection in the past, but I was not ready for you or this relationship. And I love you so much, and I did when we first met, and I didn't want to blow this opportunity when we first met of getting to know you. I was afraid that once you were gone from my life that I would never see you again. But now I see and understand that I needed to grow up and change and evolve in ways that allowed me to gain clarity about this connection and what we mean to each other and for our lives. But I want you in my life. I want this connection. I want this partnership. I want us. I'll love you until the end of time. Well, that is true because your person has loved you since the beginning of time. You and your person have traveled many lifetimes together, but you guys know that. Well, your person has a much greater awareness of that now as well. They know that the two of you have been together in the past, and that is why the connection between the two of you felt so very powerful and magical. The chemistry between the two of you is off the chart, and your person could see and understand this as well. The passion was there, the love was there, the desire for each other has always been there. But your person was not ready for all of this. But they see and understand now that we belong together. We've always belonged together. And we're going to come back together because we not only will come into union for this lifetime, but we will stay together in union for the rest of our lives as well. And we have to consider, when we can think about the love and the passion that is here between you and your person, that you've had already for how many lifetimes you've shared with that person, possibly hundreds, possibly more. All of the love and all of the passion and the chemistry, sorry guys, I dropped the cards on the table, for each of those lifetimes has converged in this one lifetime. That is why this connection is so powerful. That is why you can't move past your person, because there is something within each of you that is holding you in this space, because you both know that there's more going on here than just a relationship. It is something deep and powerful and transforming, and it is a soul deep love. This is why your person is saying here, I will love you until the end of time, and I will never let you go. And if I have this chance to be with you again, I'm not going to blow it, because I see my life with you. I want my life with you, because we belong together until the end of time. So let's use some tarot cards now and see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What messages do we need? Well, this is the Magician. And the Magician is definitely about this attraction that's here between you and your person, confirming that it is an attraction on all of those levels. It is a mental connection. You guys have great conversations when you're talking to each other. You laugh a lot when you're together. You talk about a lot of different things. It is an emotional connection. There is such a great deep love between the two of you, and you have always known that you have always loved this person, and they have always loved you as well, because even in this place where you are right now, that is separation, although you are preparing for union, their love for you remains. It never goes away, because it's an eternal and endless love. There is definitely a physical connection here between you and your person. But most importantly, there is this spiritual connection, which is what allows your person to say, I will love you until the end of time. Now, the Magician also tells us that your person is manifesting the things that they need to start reaching out and communicating with you, so the two of you can start coming to this place of reconciliation, reuniting with each other, because that is what's going to allow the two of you to build this more powerful union than you've ever experienced or had with this person in the past. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need for this reading? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Fool. Well, this is all about your person wanting to begin again, and your person wanting to begin in a much better place with you than where they were in the past, which makes sense with it coming next to the Magician. That is interesting. The Fool comes with number 0. The Magician comes with number 1. Those are both numbers for starting over, beginning again, starting fresh. But with this Fool being here as well, your person is getting ready to take this major step towards you. It is about them taking this leap of faith, because they are finding the courage, confidence, and strength within themselves to reach out to you, to start talking, to open these lines of communication so that you can bridge this distance between you and get on with it. It is so frustrating sometimes for me. It's just so simple from my perspective. It's like all they have to do is pick up the phone, but they are needing to work through their issues, and you don't want them to come back too soon. I know you want them to come back tomorrow, but it would be so much better if your person was coming back when they are on the other side of all of this, which looks like that's what's happening. Because let's say, for instance, you heard from your person 3 days from now, and they started talking to you, and you guys hung out a couple of times, and that made you so happy, and you were just like filled with joy because things were coming back together, and you were spending time together, and you had this great chemistry and passion with each other and great communication, but yet they then shut down from you again. And they don't want to do that, and you don't want them to do that either. They need to be fully ready to come back into your life, because when they come back and then they disappear again, it puts you on a significant emotional roller coaster ride, and you guys don't need that anymore. You've been on enough of an emotional roller coaster ride with this person. When they come back, it will be permanent. It will be for good. And that is so much better to wait for that prize or wait for that outcome, because quite frankly, you are the prize, you guys watching the reading, than to have this little bit and then have it taken away. Have a little bit more and have it taken away. Wouldn't you rather wait for the whole enchilada, the whole big kahuna, and everything else that goes with it to get this relationship moving? But the Fool tells us your person is at this crossroads and getting ready to take this major step in your direction because they want to start over with you. So let's see what else the universe wants to share. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know for this reading? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is the world. This tells us from every ending comes this new beginning. Also, your person feeling that you are their world. You lit up their world when the two of you first met, that's for sure. And you turned their world upside down as well. But this world is about getting it together and starting over on a much higher vibration than where it was before. And as we turn this card on its side, that is the eye of God. The world is also the card that represents the universe. And it tells us that the powers that be, God, your angels, your guides, the people upstairs, the universe, whatever that higher power is for you, is at work in this connection as well. They always have been, because that is how the two of you met. Your angels and guides orchestrated the meeting between the two of you to happen at that exact moment that it happened. However that meeting was, whether it was in person, whether it was crossing paths, whether it was meeting on an app or online on one of those swipey left and right things, however the two of you met each other, the universe had a hand in that, because there is a fate and destiny at work in this connection with your person. That's why they can say, I will love you until the end of time. They know that something larger is at play here. They know there is a destiny and a fate that needs to be fulfilled for each of you together for this lifetime. But the world is about the attainment of all things. It is about gaining those things that we hope for, reaching that place of success, abundance, love, joy, and stability in this relationship together in union. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Well, this is the Death card. Oh my gosh, with the major arcana, guys. Death is about the transformation that is happening with your person. And that transformation is something that I feel has been so very necessary for your person to be able to see and understand this relationship now with much greater clarity, with greater insight, wanting to live from the place of authenticity, wanting to be honest with you, wanting to be real with you, and act with the integrity and truth and love and honor that they know that they owe you. Death is ruled by the planet Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth. And this tells us that your person is definitely going through this rebirth right now. And you have been that major catalyst for change in this person's life. And although it's hard on you to not have them in their life at the moment, remember what I said earlier. You would rather have them when they are on the other side of this transformation than come back to you only half cooked or half baked or not ready, because what happens if you try to take a cake out of the oven before it is fully cooked? It's going to fall. And that is the same sort of thing that would happen with you and your person if you try to come back together before they were ready. But this tells us they're going through this transformation and change during the time that you are in this separation space, because you are preparing for union. Death is also ruled by the planet Scorpio. So if you or your person have your sun, your moon, or your rising signs in Scorpio, this can be a place of validation, but you do not have to be a Scorpio for this reading to work for you or resonate with you. These are collective readings, and it is more about the energy of this reading. And as your person goes through this major change, they're going to come back into your life a much more empowered person with courage, with faith, with confidence, with positive self-esteem, with their heart open, being able to be expressive of who they are to you and the love that they feel for you. Major choice, major change happening in this connection with your person because they are choosing love and they are choosing to continue this journey forward with you. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? This is the Four of Swords. If it was going to be another major arcana, guys, I don't know what I would have done. I might have fallen off my chair and then you would have heard of a thunk and this whole table will have fallen down in the process. But this is about your person. Yes, you are in this place of retreat from each other at the moment, but they're coming back around. They are finding what they need. They are manifesting the words. They are manifesting the courage and confidence that they need to show back up and take this leap of faith because they are transforming and changing. But this Four of Swords is also a card that tells us your person is looking within. They are doing that work that they need to do to make their way back to you. It is a card of healing. It is a card of spending time on the inner planes. And that makes sense right now because I think today is the first day of Mercury retrograde. If it's not today, it was yesterday or tomorrow, but it is definitely on its way here. And the Mercury retrograde time is the time for looking within ourselves and finding those things within us that we need to reflect upon, that we need to work on, that we perhaps need to do some of our own deep soul searching and digging deep on to kind of like heal it and let it go. But as well, there is so much going on here with your person at the moment because they want to return to you and make you a permanent part of their life because they are happiest when you are in their life. And that is what this Nine of Cups is about. It's also about the love that your person feels for you, by the way, feeling so much love, so much feeling, so much emotion, and wanting to get that back with you because without you in their life, they definitely feel that something is missing. You are this person's missing piece and they want to gain this back and they want to spend time with you. They want to talk to you. They want to explain all of this with you, but most importantly, they want this fresh start with you, and then they want to build this relationship with you that comes with that Two of Cups, which is about a partnership. It is a union of hearts, and it is a romantic relationship. It also validates and supports the attraction that your person feels for you, and they are so deeply attracted to you, and we talked about that earlier in the reading. Yes, there's a passionate connection. There's an emotional connection. There's a spiritual connection that's here between you. And when you connect all of those things together on that deep, intimate level, there's definitely a solid relationship that the two of you can move to this long-term space. We also have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about your person wanting to talk. It is about them wanting to tell you how they feel. It is about them wanting to show up and be emotionally expressive towards you because the Knight of Cups is all about wearing their emotions on their sleeves and talking about love and talking about their feelings all the time. And this will be the energy of your person as they make their way back to you. The Knight of Cups. I just saw the 5 buried under here somewhere. The Knight of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is someone who's going to tell you and show you how they feel, and you won't doubt or wonder what's going on in regard to this connection with your person ever again. We also have the Two of Swords, which is, again, about a major decision that is happening with your person. A decision for love that allows the two of you to move into this partnership that makes both of you ultimately so very happy together. Because aren't you happiest when your person is in your life? Because that's what they're saying here with that Knight of Cups being present. With that Nine of Cups being present. They are happiest when you are together. And that is why they are coming towards you. You are their happiness. You are their joy. You are their stability. You are the one that they love. And they know they need to regain this connection with you because that is how they want to love you and why they want to love you until the end of time by making you a permanent part of their life. This card is Burning Hero. This comes with number 3. Well, I do feel that this is very much about the passion that your person feels for you. Obviously, and there is passion here in this connection, but it's also about your person wanting to show back up for you. Like that Knight of Cups that shows up here. This is about your person wanting you to be proud of them. They want you to see how they've changed. They want you to see how they've evolved. And that is about that transformation that is on that death card. They want you to see that they've gone through this transformation and that they are able to open their heart and be in alignment with yours, because that 9 of Cups is about them saying, you fulfill every single thing that I would wish for, hope for, or desire in terms of a romantic partner. And I want to get back to you so that we can start building our relationship together. I'm getting ready to reach out to communicate as well with this 2 of Swords and Knight of Cups being side by side. But let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know for this reading? What messages does the collective need? Coming together, this comes with number 66. If anyone resonates with 66, although that does equal 12, which 1 plus 2 equals 3. That's interesting because the number 3 are very spiritual numbers, but coming together. And I love this card so much because if we kind of tilt it a little bit, it looks like a heart, a blue heart. And these 2 white, swirly, spirally blobs of energy here. Well, I shouldn't have said blobs, but this energy here that is on this, inside this heart, this is your 2 souls trying to come together. This is where it's all happening. Your souls coming into alignment with each other. Your souls desiring this reconciliation and reunion. Your souls holding space for one another as you come back together and build this 2 of Cups partnership with each other. That is what that is all about, because this is what your person desires, and this is what they have gained a much greater understanding of during the time you have been apart. I just want to share something with you that I saw the other day, guys, and it's such a beautiful little poem that I feel compelled, I'm just trying to find it right now. I feel compelled to share that with you guys right now. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being. I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moments shared. I savor every one, and even when apart, your love envelops me with knowing we are complete. That makes so much sense with this stuff that we have on the top row. Even when separated, you are always with me. Because the poem, go back to the poem, and even when apart, your love envelops me with knowing we are complete. And even though you are apart from your person, you are still complete with each other. And the rest of the poem just says, together, like a new day, we are born. And that is what your person desires in this connection. And that is just so interesting that that poem just popped into my head, because it supports many of the cards that we have on the table. Being reborn with that death card that's under here. Even though you are separated, you are always together, because you are in union in the 5D space. It's just taking a little bit of time for that to manifest in the 3D world where we live. But what your person is saying is that's going to happen because they desire this partnership with you that comes with that 2 of Cups. And they are going to make sure that it happens, because this Magician shows us that they're gaining the confidence and the right words and everything else that they need, because they're going to be able to be much more emotionally expressive to you now. The Knight of Cups is someone who will tell you how they feel and show you how they feel all the time. You may even get tired of hearing it. If they're saying 60 times a day, I love you, baby, would that get on your nerves? It might. But it's just because they're doing it because they have this great love for you and they're trying to make up for lost time. Your person knows that they've wasted a lot of time here while they are going through this transformation that's happening for them. And they don't want to waste any more time when the 2 of you come back together and have this opportunity to start over that comes with that Fool card. And I do feel as well that your person does feel very foolish for wasting so much time here while the two of you were together before by not making you a priority, but also wasting the time that they have been in this separation, no contact, running, ghosting space because they want to talk to you. They want to see you. They want to spend time with you. Talking is the Two of Swords, a face-to-face with that Two of Cups. The two of you being able to spend time together and come into this union with each other. That is what your person wants because they're happy with you. They see this future with you. This Nine of Cups is about happiness. It's about joy. It is about fulfillment. It is about an abundance of love. It's also about getting wishes fulfilled and dreams being realized. And your person realizes that you fulfill everything that they could hope or wish for in terms of a romantic partner. And they have blown it in the past. But as they come back, they're not going to be blowing it anymore because your person wants to make you a permanent part of their life. I can actually show this one today. Isn't that beautiful? My beloved, even though we may be, let me try that again. My beloved or my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Yes, nothing is missing. So even though you are separated, love transcends space and time. You are always with me. Nothing is missing. We may be physically apart, even though we are separated. We are always united because there is still this union between the two of you, even though you are not in this 3D space, in this union. And that is something that I feel is very important to consider, guys. Because when things happen in that 5D space, it's just a matter of time before it manifests in the 3D world where we live. And this is what your person desires because they see this life with you. They see this future with you. They have this desire to be with you, which is what that Two of Cups and Nine of Cups is all about. That's just not them wanting to show up and have a little hanky-panky and then disappear again. They are saying here, with this Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, and Nine of Cups combined, that you belong together, that you are the one who dances through their dreams. You are the one that they want to be with. You are the one that they want to shower with their love. And they will definitely be showering you with a lot of love because this Knight of Cups energy is very romantic. It is kind of like the energy of Prince Charming or Princess Charming. Please just take that as it resonates. But this is about them doing wonderful things for you, making you dinner, giving you a massage, running a hot bath for you, taking you out on romantic dates, planning little getaways for the two of you because they want to show you that they are going to romance you, and backing all of these actions up with their words of the affirmation and confirmation of the love that they feel for you that has perhaps for many of you gone unexpressed from your person. But this is again about them wanting to be your burning hero, wanting to show back up for you and show you that they have done what they have needed to do so that they can love you the way that you deserve to be loved, the way that you are entitled to love and be loved because they want to make you a permanent part of their life. This is about them wanting to put forth all of the effort and all of the energy back into this connection and into the love that they feel for you because they realize that they have wasted so much time in the past and they don't want to waste any more time when they get back to you. They are going to fill you with so much love, laughter, hope, and joy that you are going to be amazed that you will feel like your wishes are being fulfilled as well. This is harmony. Harmony is the beautiful melody in relationships, and yes, it is. Harmony is so very necessary in relationships, guys, but you know that. And I'm not talking about singing harmony, although I could be. Does anyone out there sing with their person? Do you guys sing? Do you do karaoke together? Do you sing when you're riding in the car? Do you go Christmas caroling or whatever? Because that can also be this kind of harmony. And harmony is about two. You don't sing in harmony by yourself. So I feel like this is saying your person wants this union with you. You have to have at least 2 people to sing in harmony, unless you're doing something with GarageBand or whatever that thing is that's so complicated that I just deleted it from my iMac. Yes, I did indeed. Besides, I needed the space. But your person knows that they need to restore this balance and this harmony to this relationship. They can see that things got out of balance and got way off kilter between the 2 of you. But with the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, those are cards of balance, needing to restore this balance between the 2 of you so things can flow harmoniously, so the 2 of you can communicate better with each other, so the 2 of you can open your hearts to be in that loving, romantic alignment with each other, because your person wants to build this happy future with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages do we need to hear, please? Connection. Stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. Well, I really feel that this is about you and your person getting reconnected, getting reacquainted, rediscovering each other, and then staying connected with each other. That's how I'm going to interpret that. And this is what your person wants as well. They want this connection with you to hit that place of stability where it will never fall apart again, which is why they are taking probably as long as it's taking them. And you are perhaps getting really impatient with them. But guys, that's not going to really do you any good. I mean, really, you have a couple of choices here. You can decide that you're going to move on from this connection and shut the door and just walk away from it. That's option number 1. Or you can choose option number 2, which is to remain faithful and hopeful and have that sense of inner peace and your own inner knowing about what this person is doing, because you have faith in them and in this connection, knowing that they're going to come back to you. Or number 3, I guess there is a third option. You could get really mad at them. And when you do that, though, it is putting this, well, kind of like this rift between you, because you are connected. This connection is constantly flowing back and forth between the 2 of you. So if you get mad at your person, they better call me in 3 days, or I'm going to be pissed and I'm going to call them and I'm going to blow up their phone and see if they're going to respond and all of this other stuff. What is that going to do to this connection? Instead of this energy flowing back and forth between the 2 of you in this beautiful place where it actually is, although you're not in the 3D world together, it is going to make this energy between the 2 of you, because your person will be able to feel that energy coming from you. They'll be able to feel your frustration and your anger and your upset and everything else. Try to stay in that grounded space, because your person wants to make their way back to you, which is why this says stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. And this is about your person, though, coming back to rebuild your relationship. Cleansing. Cleanse your mind and spirit, remove negative energy. Well, what did we just talk about here? Yes. Cleanse your mind and spirit and remove negative energy. Your person has hurt you. You've been dealing with a lot of heartache and heartbreak because of what they've done to you. And that does lower our vibration. What are you doing to raise that vibration? That is what this is saying. Cleanse your mind and spirit, remove negative energy. Maybe smudging with a sage stick, maybe burning some sage candles, maybe walking out in the sunshine in nature, perhaps taking a sea salt bath or a sea salt shower, however you guys can do it. But this is about keeping your energy in this aligned place where you are in that place of alignment with the universe, with God, with your angels and guides. Because this is something that your person is also doing at the moment. Keeping their mind and their spirit in this place of positivity, because that is what's giving them this push to come back towards you. Wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and reflection. And that's it, guys. Experience. I feel your person is growing in a lot of wisdom from this experience, and that is what it's designed to do. These kind of connections are our teachers. This is where we learn the major life lessons for this lifetime, in these kind of connections. That's how they're designed. That's what we have them for. And this is something that you agreed to do before you were born because you wanted this growth for this lifetime. That is the thing to remember. That is where the wisdom comes from. That is where you yourselves find and experience and accept your growth. And that is what your person is doing as well. They are able to say, I want to make you a permanent part of my life because I'm tired of being away from you. I love you until the end of time, or I will love you until the end of time. And even though there is distance between us at the moment, my love for you is so much more powerful than that. Your person is gaining the wisdom that they need. They're gaining the confidence, the courage, the strength, the power, the charisma, and the words to start making their way back to you. Because your person sees this lifetime with you. They want this lifetime with you. And that is what this reading has been about today. My beloved, we are physically apart, but we are always united, for our love transcends time and space. And I am on my way back to you in this 3D world so that we can come together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.